this is it, yeah, guys. This is the 500th episode of Genshin Impact on my channel, bro. Yep, 500 goddamn episodes, bro. While it still is the gaming series with the most episodes. But at the same time, it's the first gaming series on my channel to reach 500 episodes.
I swear by my sword!
Yeah, that's crazy that this is the first game that I've done with 500 goddamn episodes.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
So yeah, bro.
Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host. You know what it is, my name is Zane Popularity, the Cavs, and this is a wave original. This is my favorite.
Fuck.
Laser bear!
Hella force me, bro.
Everlasting.
The fuck? Oh. I was about to say.
We gotta see what's on the feet. We have to check the feet. There was no way we could see what's on the feet.
Yeah, we have Queen here. I don't know who that is, but
Who's next?
Years old, but we've been friends a long time. I asked him for the food. I'm like, I don't have a lot of people. I used to go. I can say, you know what I'm saying? Rico, like, it's all like,
Witness my rise!
Couldn't let your guard down.
Overruled!
oh, reinforcing.
Barbados! The moon! Transfixed! This is where you fall.
There you go. Go. Oh damn. God. Shit.
to the very tight, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's never any sort of like, there's never any sort of little bit of animosity, like, I understand. The length that he would go on the left to get secrets. You know what I mean? He would go to the tip of the earth to get secrets. So, and it was all love. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? But I also understood the assignment. He's going to go get a secret. It's simple. You know? See, if Nino was beating people like this, bro, like, he was like the speakers, like, I don't know, like, just like, when he
Go,
takes
go.
it's like, it just, the shoes, it's like, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? That's dude I grew up with. I know what I'm saying? Like, you got a soccer team, like, you know what I'm saying? They got exclusive shoes, like, I gotta have them. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than the actual shoes. It's like the story, you know, the story telling the shoes. And that, to me, you know what I'm saying? I like that. It's like, when I go to the Knicks, I wanted to get these 10s. I told him, I was like, yo, Camo 10s, bro. I gotta have them 10s. I love 10s. But I'm on the Knicks. I gotta have them 10s. He wanted me to get them. I'm trying to think he get it. It might be cool. Yes, I'm like, I'm gonna get shoes anything. Just like crazy.
Oh, that's clean. Okay.
You know what I mean? A couple months. I'm sitting with the away. You got like, what's awesome? I'm so glad you said that story. And like, people trail it's just it's unique with you, right? Like, it's like an NBA player that's not been able to speak yeah, you probably get whatever speaker you want. There's something deeper when it comes together. Every speaker put like that story. It's truly not, you know, you got car checks on, you got, you know, a man has a soccer team. Like, it's not just about, oh, I got this thing. It's probably something that you it's true. There's urban dudes, playing against dudes.
Yeah. We wanted a grandma picking Columbina. Yeah, she the moon goddess. I have Columbina, luckily, so yeah. People like me, Kenny, and even Tam have Columbina.
Laid bare, everlasting as the moon. This is where transfixed. Pitiful.
Earlier I was doing like NHL 26. And
Voila!
NHL, but damn, bro.
Now disappear.
Come on, press Y.
For the bag. And that's what I'm saying. Regular people, I know every day.
Overruled. Ding as the moon.
There you go. Alright. So Queen completed her commission. I did my shit, bro.
It's like Tom and Jerry it's more than a place. It's like, yo, like we know you for that. On top of that, like, yo, is that a specific thing that you like the most to you, especially not necessarily I was just thinking we played LA.
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Alright. So, yeah.
Transfixed. This is where my show must fail. This shall be my fate. Step right. The hearth. Now it's deployed. Laid bare. My now disappear. Here comes the finale. Step overruled.
Damn. Queen decided to leave, but anyways, dude, nervy left.
Look over there! It's a Melusine!
This will be from nervy left, bro.
Hey there, Melusine friend!
Yeah, so. Oh, Puka.
Oh, Traveler Paimon! It's you! Long time no see!
Puka, I see you too.
Right in...
I guess Queen kicked me out because so yeah, bro. If Queen decides to do something, if Queen has space, then I don't know if I'll join in back in or not, whatever, bro.
Everyone in Maracy is preparing a surprise gift for Monsieur Neuvillette. We're working together to make him a new outfit. I was about to go find some gems and shells to decorate it with.
Oh yeah, so this limited time quest is meant to coincide with Nervillette's new outfit. So yeah, this is similar to how they did with Yelan. So yeah, to coincide with her second outfit. So yeah, which was the outfit Yelan uses from that point onwards. So yeah. Surprise present.
Wow! A surprise present!
I just said that,
Is it
finally.
really okay for you to tell us like that, though?
Yeah, as long as it's not in front, as long as it's not in front of Nervilette, then it'll be alright.
Oh no! Sorry, it's my first time doing something like this.
As long as you're not saying it in front of Nervilette, then it's fine, bro. Yeah, it's alright, Puka.
Sure why, but seeing everyone working towards the same goal like this, my heart just won't stop racing. Paimon totally gets it. The moon's just so infectious that you get swept up in the hype and you just can't stop, won't stop, right?
Like foreign band.
Yeah, it is! Playing in harmony, making the same music. Why never with that? Monsieur Neuvillette is always discussing it. We decided to make something for him ourselves.
Nice.
Flo picked out
I
the
see one of the
materials
Melusines
and sewed it
peeking
together.
out, bro.
And Saran was in charge of emergency precautions. Control. Emergency precautions? Things getting out of control? Paimon knows that making clothes with Melusine hands is hard, but how bad could it possibly get? Definition
How
of
you know
bad.
it's hard? How you know it's hard for Melusines? Is it because you have tiny ass hands, Paimon?
Does it count if we ask Mamere to make a huge painting and then turn the canvas into pajamas? Oh, wow!
I think maybe that.
How about that? But like Seren said, it's better outfit that he can proudly wear when he's out and about. He's got experience. So we had her get a whole bundle of fashion magazines and asked Sijween what respectable meant. Before we finally settled on solemn relaxation as the theme.
Alright.
Paimon can't help but picture Nervalette swimming around with a serious look when she hears that.
Rich. You still got shows on you.
Huh? I was so busy talking with you. My own.
Damn. You forgot your job,
Sorry,
Puka.
I've gotta go. I can't hold everyone else up because I was enjoying myself too much. I need to find some shiny shells and rocks
In that case.
Tidalga for the
In that case. Yeah, in that case it's time for my line. My line. You hear that?
Leave it to us.
Nah, Paimon. It's leave it to the traveler. Leave it to me, the traveler.
When it comes to finding stuff, we're the best in the biz. As much as you need, on time, guaranteed.
But you're pointing to the traveler. Comes to show you that you don't do shit, Paimon. The traveler does everything.
Really? You will? Thank you so much. Then, could you please help me find some of the shiniest bunch in the waters around here? 2 or 3 should be enough.
Traveler, even a traveler, just by her expression, be like, I know, she probably knows that what Paimon says is bullshit, bro. Because she knows that Paimon can't do shit, bro. And that the traveler herself being the one doing all the work. So yeah. And traveler probably like, stop giving me that damn smile, Paimon. You know you don't do shit. Type look, bro. And since this is the 500th episode, I'll get my full thoughts after this cutscene, bro.
Oh, that's way too many. It's on fire. Good luck to us. See you soon.
So yeah, I'm gonna give my thoughts right now, bro. Yeah, right now. I think this is a good game, bro. Genshin Impact, bro. I love the nice open world atmosphere, bro. I actually love how you can earn Primo Gems daily with the commissions, daily commissions. Believe it or not, you don't have to do daily commissions in order to earn those Primo Gems for the day. You can also do other stuff like quests, but any type of quest, bro. So yeah.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
So yeah, bro. And there's a lot of, believe it or not, there's actually a lot of good characters in Genshin, bro.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
There's honestly a few that's terrible, bro. When I mean few, I mean like, what, like a handful? So yeah. I'm gonna list you characters I hate, bro. You know damn well I hate Paimon, bro. I hate Paimon, bro. I'll get to, oh boy, I'll get to that bitch. I'll get to that bitch in a bit, but there's also other characters that I hate alongside Paimon. I hate Dory, bro. Dory is such a goddamn scammer, bro. Throughout the whole game, bro. All that Dory cares about is money, 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 money. Like, she only cares about money, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? So yeah, that's all that Dory even cares about, bro. Is always trying to find a way to make money, bro. That's all she really cared about, bro. And that's why I hate Dory. And she tends to scam people a lot, bro. A lot. Having people pay more for stuff than what they're worth. Like, god damn, she scams people, bro. And she all does it with a smile on her face, bro. Which makes it worse, bro. Like, another character that I hate is Aha. And oh my god, bro. Oh my fucking god, Aha would not shut the hell up, bro. He's always rude, bro. Always. There's no good moments of Aha, bro. He always is fucking rude to others, bro. Hell, even the characters had pointed out Aha's rudeness, and they got sick of it, bro. So yeah, I feel bad for Kanich having to deal with Aha's bullshit on a daily basis. So yeah. So yeah, bro. Another character that, and the last character I hate is Cedrone, bro. I'm sorry, but I hate Cedrone, bro. Honestly, to me, Cedrone is the worst Fatui member of all time, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, Cedrone always has a bitchy attitude, bro. Like, she always has a bitchy attitude, bro. Especially towards this character, Columbina, that I'm playing as. Like, she always acts like a complete bitch, bro. Like, Cedrone always acts like a complete bitch, bro. Like, for real. Like, dead ass, bro. So, yeah, bro. So, yeah. Like, and she always gets mad when people speculate that she cares about like Cedrone always claims that she didn't care about Columbina and that she doesn't like Columbina, bro. And she always gets mad at Columbina for no reason. She always claims that she's doing it not because she likes Columbina. But in reality, you could tell that she deeply cares about Columbina, bro. It's just that Cedrone always acts so bitchy and
the moon.
And always gets mad at Columbina for no reason, bro. No fucking reason. At one point, I do feel bad for Columbina losing a friend, but at the same time, Cendrone was so much of a bitch throughout all her screen, almost all her screen time. You know, fuck that, all her screen time. And yeah. So yeah, bro. All her damn screen time. Like, when I heard her dialogue, I was like, oh my god, Cedrone is definitely top 3 worst Genshin in the worst Genshin characters, bro. Easily the top 3, bro. Worst, bro. And remember how I said we'd get back to that bitch Paimon, bro? Here it is, bro. Here's my thoughts on Paimon. Because I have a lot to fucking say in this 500th episode, bro. Paimon, I'm gonna say this right now. Paimon is the worst mascot in video gaming history. Yeah, as I said, Paimon is the worst video game mascot in history, bro, in my opinion, bro. Because, yeah, for some reason, Paimon is considered as the quote-unquote mascot of Genshin, but the thing is that, like, you can't just have a mascot just because, oh, it has a cute design. No, like, you have to have character. You have to have a good character in order for it to be a good mascot, bro. Not just the design, bro. But I guess Hoyoverse missed the memo, bro. On that part. Heavily, bro. Like, dead ass, bro. So, yeah. Heavily, bro. Okay, so yeah, they missed. Yeah, Oil first missed the damn memo. Like, you can't just have cute design for mascot, bro. You would have to have a good character too. Like, take for example, Monokuma from Danganronpa. He's the mascot for the franchise. Yet he has a cool character. He could be funny and cool, but yet threatening at the same time. So yeah. And also, another example is Morgana, the mascot for Persona 5. Yeah, Morgana is another example, as he is a character. He has his own character, bro. And he gels well with the fan thieves. And he bounces off of Joker, bro. Even though Joker is mostly silent throughout the game, Morgana himself feels like a very good character without taking away screen time from Joker, bro. But however, but sadly, a terrible mascot like Paimon sadly takes away a lot of screen time from the Traveler, bro. Mainly because, for majority of the game, Paimon speaks on the Traveler's behalf, bro. Like, the Traveler, there's instances where the Traveler could easily speak, bro, like, deadass. At the start of the game, the Traveler spoke. In Nodcry recently, the Traveler spoke. For the most part. But outside of those, the Traveler spoke very little in between, bruh. those two events. So yeah, very, very, very little, bro. So yeah. So yeah, and it got to me, bro. Like, this is supposed to be a adventure about the traveler. This is supposed to be an adventure about the traveler finding their sibling. Like, this game is not about Paimon. It's about the traveler find their sibling, bro. Like, and Paimon yet steals a lot of the screen time from the traveler, bro. And oh my god, her OGV voice actress is so hard to. It's so. Ugh. It's a bit ear piercing to listen to, bro. You know what? Let me show you. Why I say it's so ear piercing, bro? To sit through, bro. So yeah. Listen.
I've heard that if you give tavern owners a considerable tip, some information on the down low.
You mean the angel share? Seems like a very rich man. How big a tip is considered?
Or maybe I might have heard this rumor in another world.
You sure have been to many worlds, haven't you?
Like, look how annoying. You hear how annoying Queen of Bogetter was as Paimon, bro. And 9 times out of 10, you can't blame the VAs themselves, as it's probably a voice direction that Hoyoverse went by, bro. Most likely, bro. But that voice direction, Hoyoverse, backfired on your part, because shit like this is what caused Paimon to be so fucking hated by the Genshin fanbase, bro. So yeah. So fucking hated, bro. Because there's countless videos out there telling why the players hate Paimon, bro. Taking away screen time from the traveler and speaking so much that the traveler barely had any voice lines for most of the game. And with that fucking high-pitched voice, makes it extremely hard to enjoy the game at times. So yeah, because of Paimon, bro. Well, that's why I kept saying, let the traveler talk. As in, let us, because I wanted to hear the traveler's thoughts on things. I want to hear what the traveler thinks about shit, bro. But instead we got Paimon talking about their thoughts on the shit, bro. Like, we don't want to hear your opinion, Paimon. Like, and on top of that, we don't want to hear what you think the traveler is thinking. Like, let the traveler speak, like dead ass, bro. And sure, they might have given you dialogue options, and oh boy, let's talk about the dialogue options. The dialogue options, I swear, they're the most pointless feature in this game, bro. Like, I know I'm talking about stuff that I don't like about Genshin right now, like how there's like a handful of bad characters, but merely the good characters outweigh the bad, bro. To me, bro. But onto the bad stuff. And then after I talk about the bad stuff about Genshin, I'm also going to be talking about the good stuff about Genshin afterwards. So yeah. Anyways, back to the bad stuff. And the the so-called dialogue options is the most pointless feature in the game. See, the point of dialogue options is to get different reactions of characters, bro. And also give you different choices of what to do. Here, 9 times out of 10, they would just break a sentence in half and then call that dialogue options. Like, that is not how you do dialogue options. Like, that makes the whole dialogue options shit pointless, bro. So yeah. If anything, you might as well remove the dialogue options entirely from the game, bro. If that's the case, bro. So yeah. I know at the start of the game, I know at the start of the game it's actual different options, but after, bro, but after a while, they start getting lazy with these so-called dialogue options and then just put a sentence and then just put two parts of two halves of a sentence, bro, into dialogue options, bro. Like, that is the one thing I hate about. That's one thing. That's one of the things I hate about Genshin, bro. So yeah, I know Zenless Zone Zero does it too, but they do it to a way less, a way. They do it to a way lesser extent, bro. And it rarely happens. Yeah, it rarely happens in Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, it rarely happens in ZZZ. As in ZZZ, they actually have dialogue options in Zenless Zone Zero for the most part, with the exception of a few. So yeah. So yeah. Anyways, back to Paimon. You know how I remember how, and yeah, one of the things I said earlier was that I hate how Paimon takes up screen time and dialogue time from the Traveler. Well, yeah, and also I hate Paimon's personality, bro. Hey, Paimon's personality she she's rude for no reason, bro. Like, why doesn't the characters point out? Why doesn't the characters call out Paimon more often, bro? Like, I don't hear any characters call out Paimon on her own bullshit, but yet people are quick to call out Ahal, bro. Like, Ahal is an asshole, but Paimon's been doing that shit more than Ahal, bro. And on top of that, Paimon gets more screen time than Ahal. So why don't the characters point out Paimon's rudeness? Hell, why doesn't the Traveler scold Paimon for her rudeness, bro? Like, remember, Paimon's supposed to be like this, like, child. Like, Paimon, this girl, wait. Like, Paimon, this little fairy thing on the pause menu, bro. She's supposed to be like a damn child. Despite Paimon herself claiming that she's quote unquote not a child, you could easily tell she is, bro. You could easily tell that she is, bro. She looks like a child. She talks like a child. She acts like a child. She's a fucking child, bro. So yeah, like if that was any other kid, then the parents would have scolded their child if they act rude like that towards others, bro. Especially outside in public. So yeah. But yeah, Paimon rarely if ever gets called out for this shit, bro. Like for example, she is rude to Venti for no reason, other than for no reason, bro. Like what? Why? Because Venti's carefree and why? Because Venti's carefree. And oh my god, don't get me started on. And let's not forget that Paimon calls Venti tone deaf bard for no reason, bro. Just because he's carefree, bro. And oh my god, she keeps calling him that nickname since the beginning, bro. Since the beginning, like since Mondstadt, bro. And it's been a recurring problem each and every time Paimon meets Venti, bro. She says it in Mondstadt. She says it in that vacation island in Natland, and she said it in Durin's story quest, bro. Durin's story quest, which is relatively recent, bro. It's been 6 years, and Paimon still calls Venti tone deaf bard. Like it's not funny anymore, Hoyoverse, bro. It's not funny anymore, bro. It's just tiring and annoying, bro. Like just let Venti just call Venti Paimon. Just call him Venti, like because all of us is sick and tired of this damn nickname you gave Venti, bro. So yeah, like the rudeness got to my fucking head, bro. So yeah, bro. And oh my god, let's not forget Farina's story quest, where Paimon literally criticizes Farina for quote unquote for not knowing how to cook and her lifestyle. Now I know you can make the argument that the Traveler was doing it to a lesser extent too, but that's dialogue options, bro. That the Traveler did not actually say it, bro. Even though that I did not want to click on the options, but Paimon, she was doing it way more, bro. Paimon was doing it way more in terms of shitting on Farina for no reason, bro. All because she's living a normal life now, and that she doesn't know how to cook. Like Paimon was a jackass to Farina during her own story quest, bro. Like, do you know how to cook, Paimon? No? Then shut the hell up, Paimon. Why you got so upset with Paimon's rudeness, bro? Like, can someone smack the shit out of Paimon, bro? Because I would have gotten smacked the shit out if I would have talked rudely towards others when I was a kid, bro. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Not only is Paimon rude, but she eats constantly. I'm surprised that Paimon did not become fat after all that eating, bro. I'm surprised, bro. And also, Paimon being greedy, bro. Those three things: rude, greedy, and loves food. Those are Paimon's only characteristics, bro. Okay, like I said before my stream got cut off, Paimon's only characteristics is that she's rude, greedy, loves food, and that she floats. Those are not good characteristics to have, bro. Okay, the food one I get because I do make food reviews. The food one I'll let the food one slide, bro. For the most part, bro. But the greediness and rudeness, hell no, bro. I ain't letting those shits slide, bro. But the food one I do have a bit of a problem with. Like the main reason why, because Paimon will only want to do stuff or only really willing to accept stuff, accept missions if there's food or money involved, bro. I rarely like that ass, bro. To the point where I call Paimon out by saying, you just want it just for the food or you just want it for the money. That's what I call Paimon out for, bro. So yeah, bro. Like, there's just so many terrible stuff to talk about Paimon, bro. So yeah, just because how horrible Paimon is as a character, bro. She's like Paimon's my least favorite character from Genshin, bro. So yeah. Now her current VA actually sounds a bit better, bro. We don't know what Paimon's current VA is, but she sounds way better than fucking Karina, bro. Or at least tolerable, bro. Way more tolerable than Karina. So yeah, bro. And also, another character that I don't like is Ito. Mainly because of how much of an idiot Ito is for a fucking so-called leader of the Arataki gang, bro. So yeah. So yeah, bro. At least the Traveler nowadays in Nodcry, at least they get way more voice lines in Nodcry this time around, bro. Which is something that I wish they would have had all along. I wish they would have had that all along, but they waited until this late into the game's life cycle. They waited until this late in the game's story to all of a sudden to now give Traveler more voice lines. Like, this is something that y'all should have been doing the entire time, Hoyoverse. Like, sure, I'm not saying to keep Paimon silent the entire time, but only have Paimon speak in small doses, bro. And have the Traveler take up most of the dialogue, since it's about the Traveler's adventure, right? So might as well have the Traveler speak the most. Like, for example, you know the fucking character, the profile voiceovers for the characters, bro? CDs, bro? In these shits, you have Traveler and Paimon interacting in these voiceover page in the profile thing. Why couldn't these shits be in the game, bro? Like, why couldn't these bonds be in the game, bro? Like, you only have these types of bonds in Mondstadt and Nodcry. That's it, bro. But other than that, for most of the game, it just feels like two strangers going from place to place instead of two buddies traveling together, bro. Because to me, it just feels like two strangers. going from place to place, bruh. So yeah. So yeah. Like, why couldn't these voice lines? Why couldn't these voice lines be in the actual game, bro? It's just, damn, bro. Missed opportunity, bro. So yeah, bro. Hold on a second, be right back.
Salgan como bien representativa de Puerto Rico.
So yeah, I'm back. Anyways, anyways, yeah, I wish the Traveler and Paimon could have had more voice lines, bro. So yeah, they could have. Now, that is the bad stuff I got about Genshin out the way. Now let's talk about the good, bro. I love the open world atmosphere for Genshin, bro. Each nation in game is based off of a real life location, bro. So yeah, Mondstadt being based off of Germany, Liyue based off of China, Inazuma based off of Japan, Samaro based off of India, Fontaine based off of France, and Natlan based off of Latin America. I don't know what Nagkai is based off of, but I could sense that is most likely Russia, probably. I don't know. I don't know what it's based off of, bruh. So yeah. Hell, majority of the characters are actually likable, bro. Oh, there's characters that I love, bro. Like Moika, Columbina, Jean, Amber, Lisa, Kaya, Beidou, Yaimiko, hell, Jialing, Toma, Lainey, Lynette, Fermine, Arlentino. Let's go. I could go on, bro, with the list, bro. So yeah. So yeah, bro. And also the story is good, bro. It's the traveler finding their sibling. But the thing is that I have one major problem with it, bro. The tone. The tone is the major problem, bro. And it's mainly because of Paimon, bro. I forgot to add this in my dislike for Paimon, but she ruins the tone of the story, bro. Just by her high-pitched voice and shit, bro. To the point that it ruins the seriousness of a scene / moment, bro. So yeah. Hell, Paimon even ruins certain moments that have any form of complexity to it, bro. Any form of complexity / depth into it, bro. / seriousness, bro. With her bullshit, like we don't need your input, Paimon. Hell, That's why a lot of people loved Act 6 of like what was it, Sumeru? That it was basically a traveler by themselves with this one stranger from Korea. And it felt dark and serious, bruh. And that's cool, bruh. I like that. That takes a serious tone. But at the same time, it also highlights the problem with Paimon on how she ruins the tone, bruh, of the story, bruh. Like, several cutscenes could have been good. Some cutscenes could have been good, but Paimon ruins them, bruh. So yeah. Anyways, another good thing I like is that the game gives you a lot to do, bro. Yeah, the game gives you a lot to do. It lets you fight monsters, do quests, stuff like that, bro. Hell, the one thing I don't like about them is that the lack of replayability is the one thing I don't like about them. Because once you do a cutscene or mission, you can't go back to replay it, bro. That's that, bro. So yeah. Like, that's the part that pissed me off. Like, what if someone wants to go back to replay a mission, bro, / quest? Well, sadly, they're asked out, unfortunately, bro. That's a problem, bro. So yeah. Like, you could have gave us a function to replay those old missions, bro, but you didn't. So yeah. So yeah. Anyways, be right back, bro. I'm back. Overall, I do enjoy the game, but there are certain times where it's hard to enjoy it because of Paimon, bro. So yeah. The fuck? So yeah. So yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm back, bro. Fucking hell. Might have to edit this. So yeah, bro. Okay, so what we're gonna do, bro, is that I want to do something else, bro. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yo, the being that shit, bro. I know it's a 500 episode, but damn. Let me do this, bro. I got C2 gene, bro. C2 gene, bro. So, okay. I don't know what to do, bro. They got this shit, bro. Maybe the one's master mission. The glowing hair traveler and that flying fairy dressed in white. Why are you staring at us and muttering like that? Like if something's weird on our faces. My apologies. I mean to just thought. No rush, please take your time. Hi, Nanette. My master is Lupine Pauline. She told me about you. Said you're a legendary adventurer traveler and that you travel with the worst companion Paimon. Nah, there's no way in hell. Like, see what I mean? They call Paimon the quote-unquote best companion, but in reality, she's the worst companion ever, bro. So yeah, I imagine I really get to see you in person. You know what, let's just skip this, bro. Stuff like photography, okay. Yeah, but Oh, this one's Noelle. The first one's easy, that's Noelle. Second one is it's on top of waves. So yeah, bro.
I don't sing for anyone.
I would never call Paimon a companion. Paimon is a complete annoyance, bro. That's what Paimon is.
Stop. Listen. It's a moment of peace.
So yeah, bro. Let's go, bro. What is the first one, bro? That being Noelle. You know what? I was thinking about doing the camera thing as its own standalone episode, bro. Don't worry, I'll do it as a standalone episode, bro. So yeah, bro. Now I'm just want to focus on the Let's. Shit, bro. But thing is that I want to wait until next episode to do that, bro. So yeah, that's it. This episode, guys. So yeah, see you guys next time. Viper sign off.